Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They'll run it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Trying to find room. It's Bell.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christian on the spread. Has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
1st and goal, handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
See the replay.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense.
325.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuck to the run perfectly.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Try to add the lead now in PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Morris. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Give it to the back again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. Here's that defense shifting again. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go.
There's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout called by the offense.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Direct snap to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
By the defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
Fresh set it down. And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Morris. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll get him down that time. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Fresh coverage now from the secondary. The run to the left, trying to find Paydirt. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Back to pass. It's Bailey. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
And after 3, we are all tied up.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down to the 36, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking for a gap. It's Bell.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to run it here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Cut!
We go with a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Lasso! Lasso! Ready?
Looking to score with a run to the right.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Check, check! Flip, flip!
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Moore. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We can